Hey traders from around the world, this is Jerremy Alexander Newsome with Real Life Trading. Hope you're doing sensational. It is indeed Wednesday, and I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday. So let's talk stocks, shall we? So Twitter is going to be interesting. Twitter, we have ourselves what appears to be a pretty massive double bottom, and we did close above the neckline, and we are retesting it right now. All that doesn't mean very much though, because earnings is coming up on Twitter. And I don't know exactly how they're going to report. They don't make money, so they're not going to be quote-unquote earnings. But it's really going to be just how do people feel about Twitter after the layoffs, after some innovation in the company, some new stuff from the CEO. So we'll find out. My thought process is if Twitter opens above 32 on earnings and we continue to get some black candles like this, the Twitter could likely continue up a little bit higher. Netflix also has some earnings coming out after market close, and this is my plan on Netflix. If Netflix gaps down but opens above 86, so here's this support level right there. 86 is a very strong support. You got a gap action right there. Very nice little support from August 24th, and if it opens above there longer term, I'm still kind of bullish. If it gaps down between 108 and 92, welcome to Yawnville. So this is 108 and 92. If it opens in there, probably not much is really going to happen. Maybe a little bit of a sell-off. If it gaps up and opens between 120 and 123, so let's say it opens right about here in this range, or maybe in this range, then it could run up a little bit and be kind of bullish. If it opens above 130, it definitely will be bullish. But then from there, I'm just going to wait a little bit, give it some time to retest before I buy. Let's talk about TAP. You guys remember this one? We talked about Coors a long time ago regarding the swing trade and the retest gap of this gap right here. You guys remember that about a month ago? Big gap. Well, there's the retest. Stock retested, and then boom, got some news that they're merging and getting bought out from Anheuser-Busch, and they had a huge gap. So if you did get a chance to buy low on the pullback on the retest, that's a really quick $6 profit, maybe even a 10% profit if you bought at 80 and sold at 88. 10% in 2 days, not too shabby. We did have some traders who did some put sale action on ticker symbol TAP, which is the $70 put expiring this Friday. A lot of traders still in that one, and that will expire and go to options heaven this Friday, which is in 2 days from now. Let's go ahead and talk about some day trades that are coming out, and also some gaps that we're looking at. JP Morgan, Mr. Morgan, looks very nice actually on this gap. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice. Nice white candle here on the 5th of October. Decent white candle yesterday. We had a gap right there, and now we have gapped below the gap. So there's actually a double gap action right there in the 61 level. So a double gap. White candles gapping down, bearish gap and go. If you come over here to the 5-minute chart on JP Morgan, really this is the only trade that you needed today. Boom, boom, 2R. All right, that's really about it. You take that trade, you're done. You can move on for the day, and everything looks nice. I'm still going to keep my eyes on JP Morgan the rest of the afternoon. This was my trade setup, 59.78 by 59.93. Got 1 penny away from getting triggered in. 1 red American cent. So pretty happy about that. But anyway, that's, good trigger setup, I guess. So JP Morgan, just keeping an eye on that one. Wells Fargo, the morning room did trade Wells Fargo. Trade the rollover this by this. Took some profit off the table down here, and we got trailed out on the rest of our position. So we made an R on Wells Fargo. Not too shabby. CSX, they're in CSX right now. And we took 27.19 by 27.32, and Brad just moved the stop down to 27.28 to mitigate risk a little bit. So CSX, if CSX continues to roll down a little bit, those will be some profitable day trades. Let's go ahead and kind of look at the SPY, so the general market, if you will. And the SPY, here's your daily chart. And we have a beautiful shooting star, evening star reversal pattern at a resistance. As you guys know, I had the bearish setup 202.50 by 204.50 and got about 40 cents away from that triggering. So anyway, based on the candle yesterday, it broke lower today, 199.89 by 202.43. I'm just a little bit more bearish than bullish. My anticipation is this is probably what happens. Worst case scenario, that happens, and then best case scenario, this happens. Those are really my three things, which I think is going to happen on the SPY. Those are kind of my three plans of what I'm going with. So I did consider hopping into a 206, 207 bear call spread expiring October 30th. And that's for a 10-cent limit, and that filled this morning pretty nicely for about 12 cents. So if you're checking out the SPY, that's what I'm looking for. At a resistance, I'm going to be excited to see if we do, in fact, roll over here just a little bit and being a little bit more bearish and bullish for the next few days. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching this Wednesday real-life stock review. Tomorrow will be a big day. Keep your eyes on your inbox. And until then, remember, love life, live life, and trade. See you.